What's going on today, YouTube? With you today, it is the Innistrad Remastered release date. It is the premiere day, event, whatever you're gonna call it. If you're just here to watch that, if you're just into Magic, don't want to listen to me jargon for like 5 minutes about Magic, just skip to where this Yu-Gi-Oh box is not in the video. And that's pretty much going to be the enemy talking about this. But why I say that is because I usually do Yu-Gi-Oh content, and that's mostly what I've been into. That being said, when Magic does a set that I actually like any Innistrad set, or when Kamigawa was out, I'll probably go harder into that. That's just the way that she goes sometimes, because I'll be straight up with you. Magic has some pretty cool cards. Like, just in terms of collecting. Not even in terms of buying to resell, just collection. But, that being said, it's fucking stupid expensive. Now, the reason I have this Yu-Gi-Oh box out is because most of my fan base is probably Yu-Gi-Oh oriented, and I want to kind of put this into a frame that you'll understand. What I have here is called a collector booster. For Magic, what that is basically what Rarity Collection 2 was. Now, what I mean by that is it's a box that has less packs, but all of the packs are supposed to be guaranteed to give you good cards. Or like at least holographic chase cards, mythics, rares, cards you're not generally going to see in every single pack in a common one. It's basically like if Yu-Gi-Oh took a core set and just said, yeah, fuck all the common cards. You basically just get packs of super rares, ultras, and secrets. Because in Magic, there's enough different types and rarities of cards that they can kind of do that. You'll get like full arts, all sorts of nonsense. That being said, with these collector packs, they're also way more fucking expensive. This was like, I'll let you ponder for a second, but this is one of the more expensive Yu-Gi-Oh boxes. And one of the messed up things about it is it's 18 packs. A typical Yu-Gi-Oh box will give you 24, but this one gives you 18. It's 150 bucks, whereas a usual Yu-Gi-Oh box is like 100. The reason there's $50 more is just because you're guaranteed to pull more good cards, more cards you want. That same logic for that applies to that. So keep that in mind when I tell you this box is $600 fucking dollars. That's pretty much all of my allowance for this month and next month, and probably the month after that was just spent on this box of cards. But, as I said, when Magic does something cool, I go pretty hard into it. I got this mat to go along with this release. I'm going to move this out of the way now. This mat's pretty freaking dope. It's double-sided. It's got Tavlar, who's one of the cooler monsters from the Innistrad set, the Midnight Hunt. He kind of got me into it with the whole werewolf shtick. So the double-sided playmat to go along with the double-sided mechanic, that's pretty freaking snazzy. I was talking about the difference between a Yu-Gi-Oh box and a Magic collector box. One of the reasons we go into these collector boxes for Magic, you see this guy Grizzlebrand? He's pretty cool, huh? Well, imagine if there was an even cooler version of him. Like this. A showcase version. So that's why that box is generally more expensive. Because you're kind of going to get cards like that a lot more often. That's just from like a loose pack that I got just for gits and shiggles. But something else I got is loose packs where Midnight Hunt and Crimson Vow collectors. Just to give us a little bit of a palate cleanse before we get into this. The set that got me into Magic was Midnight Hunt, so Seeing them return to Innistrad, that's always a pretty cool thing. These are kind of guff, but that's kind of what we come to Innistrad for. At least Midnight Hunt and Crimson Vow is these wicked looking lands. Something Magic does that Yu-Gi-Oh doesn't do because of that mechanic is they have a lot of really nice looking lands. Augur Bottom, that's kind of a throwaway card. Lind, the Cheerful Tormentor. Moonville Region, he's cool. Tireless Hauler. Kessig Naturalist. Sereth Viper's Fang. Fangblade Brigand. Jadar Ghoulcaller Nephelia. He's probably not worth too much, I'll be honest with you. But he's cool. That's what we got from that Midnight Hunt. But we'll move into Crimson Vow. They did another set, double feature, which mashed the both of these sets together, but that set was so kind of not worth buying that not a lot of stores even bought boxes of it to sell. So disparity is a thing with that one. But we'll move into Crimson Vow, which Midnight Hunt is based around werewolves and kind of occult themed, Resident Evil sort of shit. And Crimson Vow is based around more zombies and vampires and whatnot. But both sets include all four themes to some degree. But this one supports vampires a lot more. You got this thing, this thing. Now we get into this mountain. There we go. That's a cool looking mountain. Patchwork Crawler. He was pretty cool. Haunted Library. Hullbreaker Horror. He's alright. Blood Crazed Socialite. Search the Count's Castle. So something that Magic does sometimes, if you didn't know, is they'll do a sort of secret lair or like movie shout out sort of cards. And this set was supposed to shout out all of Bram Stoker's Dracula or some shit. It's pretty cool. We have Shattered Sanctum and a Blood Crazed Socialite. This is another one that I was saying about, the Dracula Blood Immortal. There's another showcase version of Dracula, but this one to me is just cooler to look at. The other one's more expensive. It's pretty cool. But now we'll get into what I'm sure we've all been waiting about 10 minutes for. The actual meat and potatoes of this. I believe this is 12 packs. And all of the packs look like Kit Kats. Get with it. Hopefully we pull some cool cards. Something that I'm really looking forward to is a Meat Hook Massacre. That's always a cool card to see. Packs are giving us a little bit of frustration here. I'm sure they're hiding something cool. There's a demon already in here. A 5/5 token. You've got Wedding Announcement. It's a wedding. Westvale Abbey. Memory Deluge. Cryptolith Rite. Aberrant Researcher. Crackling Counterpart. Village Rites. Hey, that's a cool looking forest. Infernal Grasp. Wandering Mind. Uncaged Fury. Delver of Secrets. Cobbled Wings. Festival Crasher. The Forest was the coolest card in the whole pack. Cryptolith Rite. Reach you, control. It's an enchantment. Have tap to add mana of any color. This land. And I've just got to accept that that was not a very good pack. Next one. That was not a $60 pack. Hey, Chandra, Dress to Kill. That's a cool token. Hopefully that brings us some good luck. I like Chandra. Thing in the Ice. Thing in the Ice. Defender. This creature enters with 4 ice counters on it. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery, remove an ice counter from this creature. Then if it has no ice counters, flip it. When we flip it, it is the Awoken Horror. It's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. We have Galvanic Iteration. Cultivator Colossus. What are you doing in here? Okay, I like this guy. He's actually really cool. And there's a different art of him that I have. So, he's pretty cool. Giza and Gareth. Abundant Maw. Laboratory Maniac. Gather the Townsfolk. A cool looking mountain. That's kind of samurai themed. I like that. Galvanic Juggernaut. Mist Raven. It looks like the rest of this. Hinterland Logger. Well, this is a werewolf. Timber Shredder. Cool. This is what I mean. I don't know if any of these cards are actually good, but I know when they're cool. Because, as they say, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Give me a movie poster version of a card. We have a Spirit Toucan. Metallic Mimic. As this creature enters, choose a creature type. This creature is that creature type. Each other creature you control of the chosen type enters with an additional +1. Okay, that's alright. We have Hopeful Initiate. We have Zealous Conscripts. Grave Crawler. Shrill Howler. That's kind of cool looking at least. Morbid Opportunist, Abundant Growth, nice looking island. Town, Gossip Monger, Fiend Hunter, sorry. Lightning Mauler, Conduit of Storms, Conduit of Emrakul. The staple Evolving Wilds, Alchemist Greeting, and a Bound by Moonsliver, Silver. So far this left side is doing what the old Yu-Gi-Oh! Left sides would do. Give you kind of some... werewolf! Or a regular wolf, fuck. Hullbreaker Horror, he's alright. Another wedding announcement. Second Harvest. Bloodhall Priest, Cathar Commando, Flesh Taker, he's alright. Voldaren Epicure, a cool looking Plains, Ghoulish Percussion, Howlpack Resurgence, Niblis the Urn, Villagers of Estwald, Eccentric Farmer, Essence Flux, Olivia's Dragoon. 4 packs in, and I'm not getting good vibes. That being said, we got really nowhere to go but up. Hey, the Cultivator Colossus was cool. A vampire. Captivating Vampire. Heartless Summoning. Mausoleum Wanderer. Voldaren Bloodcaster. Therabin Inspector. Soul Cipherboard, Bound by Moonsilver, Forest, Forbidden Alchemy, Boarded Window, Blood Mist, Brambleworm Hollow, that's alright. Strength of Arms, Spontaneous, Mutation, and Gluttonous Ghast. This guy's better be pretty good when I go to read him. I'll be back though because I just had a thought. Okay, we are back. get into another one of these Kit Kat packs. Come on, guy. Don't gives me the shit. There we go. Don't give me the shit. A spider. Emery Deluge. Hey, Arlen Cord. That's a cool card. Until the end of turn, up to one target creature gets +2/+2 and vigilance and haste. A 0 for it is create a 2/2 green wolf creature token. Transform Arlen Cord. When she transforms, she becomes this. Nice. I kind of need this card. There we go. Go Arlen. Through the beach. Cruel Outlaw. A Braid. Ecstatic Awakener. Triskaidekaphobia. Oh, I remember this card being a blue card. Swamp. No, the blue one's a monster, and this is a fucking enchantment, I guess. Cool Swamp. Covetous Castaway. Deadly Allure. Cathar's Call. Bunch of pretty much calling cards. Nice. There we go. We got an Arlen. I'm actually going to take her. Put her right there. On to the right side, I believe. Let's see if I should have just paid off my credit card and maxed out my branded deck instead. Galvanic Iteration, Cryptolith Rite, Audric Lunarch Marshall, Collective Defiance, Abundant Growth, Blood Mist, the Mountain, and then after that is just commons. Not quite heading in the direction that we wanted. If we don't get a movie poster from these packs, I'm going to know that they're like one per box, and I get more than one per box, and that one was really lucky to get. We have Bedlam Reveler. Yo, Meat Hook Massacre, let's go. Now let's see if we can get the the showcase for it. Heartless Summoning. We're just going to put him down there. Overgrown Farmland. Lumberknot. Boarded Window. Tragic Slip. The Plains. Then a bunch of common stuff. Yeah. We got Meat Hook Massacre. Yay. Ironic that it's not in the rarity that we were looking for. I guess that's just the way that she goes. We have a Wolf. A Spell Queller. Lisa, the Forgotten Archangel. I forgot just how many of this thing I have. Conjurer's Closet. Sorin. Imperious Bloodlord. There we go. He's cool. We have Cackling Counterpart, Pack Guardian, and Blood Artist. And there's the Forest to signify the end of our cool stuffs. Restless Blood Seeker, a bunch of stuff. Just a bunch of stuff. Let's just see how deep it goes. You got a Spirit. Another Audric. A Collective Brutality. Vexing Devil. Eldritch Evolution, Spider Spawning, Neglected Heirloom, Young Wolf, and the Plains. Man, this is definitely one of those why I don't buy Magic anymore boxes. Those singles are probably worth like less than $100. Man. Anyways, 2 more packs. Let's just keep our spirits high. We have a Clue. We have a Mausoleum Wanderer. Okay. We have Emrakul, the Promised End. I know people always talk about this guy. Traverse the Ulvenwald, Elder Deep Fiend, Ghoulish Procession, Delver of Secrets, Silent Departure, and the Forest. This Emrakul guy. Put him there. Our final pack of Destiny. Let's see if we get something that's kind of actually worth our time here. We have a Wolf. We have Avacyn, Angel of Hope as a poster. Okay. Hey, we have a Captivating Vampire poster as well. We have 2 poster cards in 1 pack. They saved the best one for last for us, I guess. There we go. It's okay, I guess. We have a Saurian Imperious Bloodlord. That's another good card. Temporal Mastery, Giza's Bidding, Galvanic Juggernaut, fucking Dauntless Cathlar, Island, and that's about it for that. Well, at least we finished it off strong. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I kind of think that that's going to be the end of me collecting trading cards for a minute. I hope you enjoyed me massacring myself. Until next time, fellas.